20 seconds left, 195, 192. The action coming to an end here for Denial's first match. This is against Strictly Business, who struggled earlier in the tournament. They're turning it on. Saints, though, with the big two-piece replays in the kill feed as well. Denial is going to hold on by 11 points as they're going to close it out 203, make it 9 points overall. 203, 194 at the end. Much closer than they would like, though, for a Game 1 hard point. Strictly Business really bringing it with John dropping 42 and Neslo with a 40 bomb of his own.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Solar hardpoint. The game of 40 bombs. I don't think I've ever seen a solo hardpoint where there wasn't at least one or two players dropping more than 40. Like, it's just become a thing on that specific map. I mean, other maps, Detroit, Retreat. You see it sometimes lately, at least. You saw it a lot with when it was just everyone rocking the bow, but lately with the addition of the ASM1 becoming more of a factor, you kind of just see the one or two players able to make it up there, and that's a pretty impressive game for them.
Broadcaster mode if you can, Dubs.
For their opening one up.
Sorry to cut you off there. We're getting this game number 2 started, and speaking of game 2s, earlier I said Optic was playing CTF. It was actually S&D. Sorry about that. 3-2. They are up in Biolab currently over Stunner. They're also up 1-0 in the series. TK versus FaZe 1-1. I'm a bit surprised here. I expected a 3-0 out of FaZe, despite TK looking very strong in hardpoint. I expected that to be kind of FaZe's rallying cry. They're going to run away with the momentum, but strong showing in S&D, and they got a tied series at the bottom half of our bracket.
Bottom half of that bracket is just so tough looking compared to the top half. I mean, Optic, Stunner, but winner of this one, I think, man, I said that JusTus was going to win this. We all said that JusTus was going to win this series. That's awkward.
We're wrong. Yep.
Yeah.
Moch is hosting now, though. Moch is hosting.
Moch is hosting S&D here in Biolab. I believe Capture the Flag. Next map is on this same map, I believe. So we'll see, but so far an incredible start for Prophecy. You have to imagine with that momentum they're gonna be coming into this S&D. Look at the aggression. Parasite's already on top of purple. He's gonna find your bomb carrier. Can't clean him up, but Legal will. The trade comes in. Moch and Enable are gonna clean a house.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 3v2. Ricky and Fears.
Snipes coming in, and Ricky is in the Biolab. So you got Fears, who is back at the spawn, and you got Ricky, who is laying, I guess, way back in his base. This is a pretty slow start here. Enable grabbing that bomb. Are they going to rotate all the way to A? It looks like it.
Yeah, they are going to begin that rotation. Ricky's just going to pop in and check inside purple. Bomb's going to be not there, but he's going to have to hang out just a while longer. Meanwhile, Enable and Slack pushing in through green.
Fears has got that snipe on Slack.
Coming in.
Spots him.
Oh! Ricky able to blow up the canisters, and he's going to take out Enable. That's going to leave Slack last alive. Bomb's going to be down inside green, and he's going to be spotted by Ricky as well. Ricky looking to put on 3 kills this one, and Slack just trying to sprawl around to do something in this one. Finally able to grab the bomb, but he's got 22 seconds to make a play.
Full red there as well. Go ahead, Swanee.
I was really surprised at the aggression actually from Just on that offense. You know, you'll usually find the first round teams kind of take it slow. They're a bit tentative, try to feel the other team out and gauge what they're planning to do for the rest of the map, but they just went balls to the wall, 4-man to B, which you don't often see, and then you see Fears taking out Slack there. So it was a huge defense by Prof, aided largely by the barrels being on Ricky's side in this occasion.
Did Ricky pull a sniper out as well?
He did. That was his first pickup with Sniper.
So Fierce and Ricky on defense are using the overkill loadout. I want to see how does JusTus answer back now that they're on the defensive side. Will they be watching B with some snipers?
I think you need to. To be honest, when the other team's sniping it, it forces you to counter snipe and pull out a snipe, because otherwise you're at a disadvantage and you don't really want to peek anything, and it just allows the other team to get map control.
I didn't see a single sniper when I scrolled through.
No snipers for anybody. That's just.
Yeah, they're sticking with their primaries. Over at red, it looks like first gun battle's going down. Let's go to it. Moch on your screen is going to be picked. Down go 2 members of JusTus off the break. Not the best start.
Parasite's rocking that overkill. ASM1, MORS. He's also got mute, exo ability.
Good timing for Slack. He's going to find a player in Biolab. Should be able to pick this up and survive. One challenger from the right. Not going to happen. They're going straight over to A. So
Bomb's
Slack
going down.
calling it out. Can they get there in time? I'm going to switch over to Enable. Enable with a red dot is going to look for the pick on Parasite, and he is going to get met with a sniper to the dome from Ricky. And
there
another
goes
barrel.
another canister explosion for the final kill.
It looks like the canisters are on Prof side today, I think, folks. But no, again, just they were really uncharacteristically aggressive there, especially on defense. I mean, you can understand on offense perhaps, but the first defense, you know, again, they just ran in and they gave up the easy first 2 kills within the first minute.
I just found something out. I think that Stunner is actually up 1-0 in the series against Optic.
No.
That might be true. If that is true, that is awkward because their Optic is down 3-5 in the round count in S&D right now.
Yeah, because we left Optic when they were up by 35 points, so I just assumed they were able to run away with it. So, Ron, if you can clarify that one for us, because it looks like Nadeshot's already dropped in his second round. We're watching Slack, though, here in round number 3. It's been all Prophecy on offense and defense, and look at this. There's a player already on top of the B building. Legal's in a gunfight with Moch.
Nades come flying out. Not going to connect with anything just yet, but Classic very warily approaching that bomb site. He's going to find Ricky in the back. Got to be careful. Ricky's been rocking that sniper all game, and he's going to be connecting with it. Building's going to be dropping in here. Bomb's not going to be decided planted. Able to avoid that nade. All 4 players still up. And there finally is Classic dropping from the nade by Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite launched 2 of them. That second one connected. This whole time, Legal has just been forcing people back, sitting on top of that roof. And Fierce is looking at going for a pinch. Swanee, do you like the way Prophecy is playing defense here?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a pretty orthodox setup, and they're taking advantage of the fact that defense is heavily favored on this map. You know, it's easy to just sit back, get an angle on the bomb, and you see again Legal picking off more chills, so that's in a 4v2 situation again. Enable did manage to get the pick on Phase on the flank, but I mean, they're in an incredibly difficult situation. I think Slack should go down with the bomb here.
Yeah, he's got Parasite flanking him.
He somehow managed to get,
Yeah, Legal didn't see him, but that's going to be all 4 down. They're going to pick up the defuse easily, and that's going to be Prophecy's up 3-0 over JusTus here in S&D Biolab. Update on the Optic game. Nadeshot's planting the bomb right now. 4-5 is your round count. They were able to pick up that round and trying to, right now, force round 11. Bomb's going to be down, and they're going to see Nadeshot go down. Defending, no one's going to be there. 1 player left from Optic, and they're going to drop. That's going to be Stunner to pick up the S&D as well. And Stunner will go up 2-0 in the series.
Wow.
If Stunner win that game, does this leave potential for another ambitious Duffman prediction of Stunner to win the tournament, perhaps, instead of Rise?
No, I'm out. I predicted Rise. Right, I'm done. I am baked. I got nothing else.
Wow, we all called Optic with an easy win there over Stunner, and I think you know, that was a little aggressive because Stunner took them to Game 5 in last week's 5K final. Pretty strong online performance once again from the crew. After adding Huke, they look like a team that could definitely do a lot of damage.
Back on to our game here. Mochilla's going to be the first to drop Prophecy on offense. I'm through the eyes of Legal right now. He's rocking that overkill, mute ability. He's got the sniper, and the Bounty's going to get a pick on Enable as well with the headshot. Him and Ricky drawing first blood. It's going to be a 4v2. Slacked and Classic last alive.
Yeah, and Slacked is dead there, so Classic pretty toast here. 1 on 4. He's going to find 1, but this round should be over.
Yeah, I think one thing to notice as well, a testament to you know, their experience in S&D and their composure. They've had first pick in every round, I think, if not first 2 picks in at least 2 rounds.
That's a good observation.
Parasite 4-1, Ricky 6-0, Legal 4-1. They're just dominating.
Yeah, it's what I expect. I mean, I've always thought of Prof as, you know, and I think S&D is by far the strongest game mode. It suits each player in the team, and there we go, 4-0.
Now, the snipers are much more efficient for Prof, and I didn't switch through JusTus this round, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a single sniper rifle being used by JusTus in this game yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they've recognized just how effective they've been for Prof at the moment in the game. I think they need to try something different, or at least, you know, mix it up a bit and try it in an unorthodox track, because what they're doing at the moment, it just isn't working, and each push is just being countered by the pick from the sniper each round.
Yeah, that's allowed them to get that first pick every time. Prophecy takes defense. 4-0. Lead for Prophecy. Classic, Slacked, Enable, and Mochilla unable to do anything. Aggression comes out from Illegal. Can he get this 2-piece? He does! And that's going to spell trouble. Bomb's going to be down. Parasite's up there accompanying him, top purple. It's going to be up to Slacked and Enable to put in some work. And there, finally we do. We saw a sniper there from Enable. Here we go.
Yep.
All right, but you've already dropped 2 teammates. Bomb is down inside of perp. opponent knows it. I mean, they're stacking Ricky and Legal over here. This is going to be pretty dangerous, but I like the fight. Finally, Legal, though, wins that against Enable. And Slack, I love you, but you're not getting that. He gets one. Can he get the trip?
It's a caster curse that's coming up.
What just happened? Okay. Now, we're going to see Prophecy on offense, and I hope they lose this because I love to see how they're controlling Purple. Like, every single round, they're beating their opponents to that building and just not letting JusTus get in. Meanwhile, on the opposite end, they seem to have no problem breaking in with JusTus just not set up defensively well enough.
Yeah, I think what Prof are doing, they're having one guy, they're not actually sending anyone into Purple. They have one guy rushing the roof and then one looking over him. So it's, you know, it's a great setup because the guy on the roof, all he needs to do is stay alive. And just the fact that the other team knows there's a possibility of him being there, it kind of prevents them from getting the plant down.
Legal 9-1, 6-1 from Ricky. He has finally died.
Finally.
But here's some classic off the break is trying to meet aggression with aggression of his own, and he is going to get picked off after picking up one. So 2-2 start for both teams. Enable and Moch left alive. The bomb is going to be moving up with Fears watching over him with the sniper rifle.
Ricky again got first pick there with the snipe. That's 5 out of 5 rounds which Prof have had first pick. And you know, first pick players, and anyone who's familiar with S&D and competitive, first pick plays a huge part in who wins the round.
Parasite, Fears, last alive against Enable, 1v2. Parasite and Fears going to be working towards the B bomb site. There is going to be Enable there. He's going to find one on Fears, and he will get cleaned up. 6-0 sweep here in S&D on Biolab. Prophecy up 2-0 over JusTus.
Legal's 10-1, bro.
Effectively making us look like idiots with our predictions because we've all predicted JusTus.
This is not the JusTus team I've watched before. 1-6 out of Moch, 2-6 out of Classic and Slacked. I mean, Enable, he got 5 that game, but that was a clean sweep. Offense and defense dominated, and I mean, Prophecy seemed to just have a better plan. Not only were they getting the first bloods, they absolutely shut down all of JusTus's pushes, and then they were a little bit more flexible. You saw the pushes going over to the B bomb site. You saw use of canisters. Prophecy, the more well-rounded squad in that battle, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I expected a decisive victory from Prof on the S&D, to be honest, but the solo hardpoint especially, I think that's what's surprising me, because you look at the raw slaying power, you've got Enable, you know, Mochilla, and even Slacked and Classic can get the job done in respawn, so I'm really surprised that they actually didn't manage to take the solo hardpoint. All
right, we're throwing it a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll give you an update on the other matches currently here in the round of 8, as well as bring you game number 3. Can Prof close it out over JusTus with a clean sweep? We'll find out after this.